So how do I decide what moments are meant to become songs or meant to stay under wraps? I actually don't decide that. I always let the vision bring me inspiration and follow what is in my heart. If I feel like a story is more personal, then I actually always find the need to tell it more. I guess that is the honest girl in me. You should never put a cap on a topic or a story just because it's vulnerable or personal to you. That is how great art is made. Vulnerability is really important in my songwriting world. So, is it true that I had a dark night of the soul? Yes, it is true. I wrote my full-length album, Promise of Patience, which is dropping in October of this year, all about this time period in my life. I actually have a real tattoo. It says patience right there. So you'll find out what that means, but you have to listen to the album. I experienced a very dark period in my music career after my former producer and partner and I ended our collaboration and relationship. I felt like I had to start all over again. I so closely tied my identity to this collaboration, and when the collaboration ended, I was left floundering. This dark period of songwriting brought me into a new sound. It had me writing some of the darkest but most rich and heartfelt material of my entire life. And that's why I'm so excited to share it with the world, because I feel like it truly is my best work. I don't feel like it's truly me in the sense of that's who I am today. I am a different woman now. I wrote this album 4 or 5 years ago now, so I actually feel like I'm completely out of that space, but I can reflect upon it in a very grateful way because my songwriting has changed for the better, and I now am on a mission to help other women keep their artist identities intact and rediscover them. During this intense period of creative blockage and emptiness, I created an EP called Can't Hide, which was released on February 7th of 2025. It was followed by a music video called I Just Want to Be Your Lover Again, and it was actually featured on MTV. It's definitely one of my favorite projects that I've ever done. I'm very proud of it. But I would say that this EP was experimental for me because I was trying to find my sound again. I had just really started writing the album, so I was actually simultaneously writing the album while working on the EP, Can't Hide. And both of them are so different. The album sounds kind of rock, it sounds singer-songwriter, indie, and then Can't Hide is very pop. So I definitely have a pop side to me. There is no doubt about it. I love to write pop songs, and I am very extroverted and fun on stage. So pop is definitely a avenue for me, but it's not the only one. Visual storytelling has to be my favorite part of this entire process because I get to fully flesh out my stories and tell them even more. It's just another way of connecting with an audience. I always try to give people the visual and auditory experience of Francesca Fuentes' world. I definitely started having visions of music videos from my very first songwriting experience in 6th grade. I remember having this vision of a music video playing out in my head and telling my mom about it. That's how early this has started, and it has stayed with me all this time. I'm 27 now. I am definitely a Jersey girl by heart. I feel like I'm always bringing my true self to stage, no matter where that is. So far, I've toured in New York, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, and we'll be heading to Connecticut this year as well. So I feel like I'm always bringing my true raw self to stage, just like the Jersey girls do. I feel like, my hometown, my parents are a really big influence on me. My mom always played tons of music in the house. Al Green, Mariah Carey, Norah Jones, Guns N' Roses, like just every genre of music that you can think of, my mom was playing it. My mom is a true Jersey girl as well, so I feel like Jersey is in our hearts forever, and it will always affect the way that I approach a stage, approach new people, and songwrite. So I did absolutely cite Taylor Swift as an influence, a perfect example of how I translate influences to my own music is on my full-length album. I really was inspired by metal rock guitar player and Black Label Society leader Zakk Wylde. I know it sounds crazy because I feel like rock music is not something that anyone would expect from me, and the album, while not fully rock, has rock influence, and you can hear that it's still me. Like, my voice and my storytelling is there, but it's backed by something darker and creepier, and you're sort of left wondering, like, what was on her playlist? What was she listening to when she wrote this? You know, you want to be able to pique one's ears and make them wonder where the influence came from. My album, Promise of Patience, is definitely meant to be listened to from start to finish. It is a chronological order concept album, and the sequencing is completely intentional. I really wanted to give people the full journey because this experience was so surreal and strange and deeply intense for me, and I feel like there was just no way I was going to be able to fit all of those emotions into one song. The one thing that I can say about the album is that it's not just about a woman who was separated from her partner or this, you know, really gut-wrenching breakup album. Of course, it has elements of that, but the main thing that I want people to know about it before even listening to it is that it is a story of a spiritual and musical transformation of an artist. And yes, there will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, even not hopefully, like there will be, I will work so hard to make it happen. I want there to be a short film to companion this work because, like I said, there are just so many layers to this. There are so many backstories and characters that have developed and these symbols and outfits. There's just so much to explore with this work, and a short film would be my absolute dream. Artistic success for me is definitely continuing to work hard and find amazing opportunities. Like SheROCKS, I feel like when you put yourself out there and you try to find opportunities for yourself, that is where success will come to you. No one will bring you success. That is not a thing. You have to work for it. And for me, the way that I kill my artist angst is by finding the next thing and finding the next thing and staying inspired and excited. And yeah, success is all about the journey. As for my rapid fire question, definitely writing in my notes app is a 100% on the whim thing that I love to do. Notes app all the way, and then guitar afterwards. As I prepare for the March 2026 SheROCKS showcase, I am really looking forward to meeting new people and having the audience experience my vulnerability and raw songwriting, because I know that my people are out there, because I know in my heart that women want to hear these stories of reclamation and empowerment and rediscovery. And that is what I want people to take away from my music. I want people to know that there is always a way to come back after something hard, and there's always a way to find yourself. Thank you so much to the 2026 SheROCKS event team. I can't wait to meet you guys in person, and you have no idea how much this opportunity means to me. It is everything, and there are no words to describe how excited I am. I look forward to this event very, very much.